Hello, all my Virgo friends. This is Maxine Taylor, and I have a very powerful forecast for you for the month of April. But first, I want to tell you about my new show on YouTube. It's called Choose Happy. I am doing this because we need all the uplifting we can get. The world Years ago, I came across a quote in college. The world is too much with us. Getting and spending, we lay waste our powers. Well, it's more than getting and spending. Um, and I wanted something that could help people uh, to stay happy by choosing to. And these are vignettes from my life and from the lives of my clients and friends. Um, it is not astrology, it is beyond astrology. And it's common sense. And I don't know about you, but when I am unsettled or even upset, I don't use common sense. And this is designed to help you slow it down and reclaim happiness. So, and there's no charge, of course, and it's up there already. So now let's talk about you. Okay, Mercury. Of course, Mercury rules Virgo. So, of course, you're going to feel this more strongly than most people, with the exception of Gemini, because Mercury rules Gemini as well. Mercury's going to go retrograde on the 1st, and it will go direct on the 25th. During that time, everything's going to be confused. And as you know, we do not begin a new project when Mercury is retrograde because it either fizzles out completely or has to be redone within the year. So, what are you going to do while Mercury's retrograde? You're going to tie up the loose ends of unfinished projects. And most of us have some sort of unfinished project or projects that need completion. You're not going to start a new career or job while Mercury is retrograde. You're not going to sign a contract of any type. You're not going to move into a new house while Mercury's retrograde. Okay? Now, if your car breaks down in the middle of the freeway, you need a new car. So you have a choice of renting one till Mercury goes direct, or remembering how you've been looking for a car and looking for a car and looking for a car, and you put it off and put it off and put it off, but you started looking. That could easily be considered tying up a loose end. Okay? So it's common sense. So let's talk about your forecast. Okay. Now you see all the action is really right over here. So I'm going to start with Venus, the pink planet. That's love and money and beauty. It has been in your 7th house of other people. And so your social life, either with somebody you already know or you've met recently, has been blessed with Venus. Venus is love. On the 5th, Venus is going to move into the 8th house. And you see all these planets here, Venus, Mercury, Sun, and Mars. That's a packed 8th. And if you meet somebody during this time, you'll be looking differently at love. It's a time of transforming, because the 8th house is transformation, transforming your belief system about love. This is also a time that you can help other people financially. You might become involved in a joint financial venture. Again, wait till Mercury comes out of retrograde to finalize it. But you're rethinking, you're reanalyzing your what type of person you want to be with. On the 29th, Venus moves into your ninth house, and you see the whole picture. And you're saying, oh, I got it now. And the ninth house is long distance travel, higher education. It's the principles by which you live. And with Venus in that ninth house, love is definitely one of them. And that can be because of a special person in your life right around now. Okay. Mars, the red planet. That's what we fight with and fight for. It is in your eighth house of other people. You want the one-on-one relationship. You want to collaborate, perhaps, but you attract people who put themselves first, so you get to do the same thing. Put them first. And I'd suggest that you do that, because otherwise your relationships may not work the way you'd like them to. Now, this may be a business relationship that we're talking about. So other people come first to you. And being in a one-on-one relationship is vitally important to you. On the 30th, Mars moves into the eighth house, which it co-rules in the natural zodiac. And your desire to be involved financially with perhaps in a new venture is very, very strong. However, in addition, if you have anger issues, you're looking at them and analyzing them, which is really going to be helpful. Your desire to help other people financially is enormous. It's quite beautiful. You really do love being of service. So there's Mercury sitting in that eighth house, along with Venus and Mars, and Mercury is our conscious mind. And Mercury is rethinking everything. But Mercury is retrograde, so don't act on your thoughts. Just be with them. And after Mercury goes direct, then you can act on them. Now, as I mentioned, Venus is going to go into the ninth house. Well, so is the sun. That's the yellow planet. That is the giver of life. Your ego is undergoing a transformation when the sun is in your eighth house. And the sun, the giver of life, can create money in joint ventures after Mercury goes direct. Okay? On the 19th, the sun moves into your ninth house, and you're ready to soar. You're ready to spread your wings and soar, particularly because Jupiter is there, and Jupiter is the greater benefic. It blesses you. It is God's law, not man's, God's. And so, are you thinking of pursuing a higher degree in your education? Are you thinking of traveling far and wide? With Venus and Jupiter, the two benefics, the two good guys, and the sun in your ninth house after the 19th of April helps you see a picture that is so large that you didn't even know you had those options open to you. And now you are able to create your philosophy of life based on your principles. Now, we have a new moon on the 8th that happens to be a solar return. On a solar return, or even a lunar return, excuse me, I'm talking about a solar eclipse. Did I say return? Can you hear Mercury's already retrograde in my house? in my head. Okay, let me start again. We have a solar eclipse. When we have an eclipse, unlike a normal new moon, which lasts 2 weeks, the eclipse is going to last until the next pair of eclipses come along, which are usually 5 months later. And an eclipse is strongest 3 to 4 months after it occurs. So you can see that this eighth house of joint finances, other people's money, that's going to be with you for a while and you can make profit. Okay? This new moon solar eclipse is on April 8th and it's in 19 degrees of Aries. Find that in your birth chart and you'll be able to see it from that standpoint as well as the solar chart. Now, 2 weeks after the new moon / solar eclipse, we have a full moon. It's in Scorpio and it's on April 23rd. The third house deals with your ideas. It's different than the ninth house, which is the total picture of your belief systems and the principles by which you live. And so you're ready to talk to people and share ideas. And so you've got your communication skills activated. On the full moon, your ideas come to a head and you can share them. So I hope that you enjoy this amazing forecast, and I hope you'll join me in May when once again I take a look at your forecast. Till then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.